The text lands at 3:47 on a Tuesday, just as I'm guiding my student through a Bach invention. 16-year-old Maya keeps tripping over the left-hand crossing when my phone skitters against the bench. Sold your piano for $500. We need the cash. Don't make a scene. Liam. I stare for 10 seconds. Miss Vale, are you okay? She whispers. I pocket the phone and manage a smile. Again from the wrist. My mouth is teaching. My mind is in my parents' living room where a 1925 Steinway Model M has waited 3 years. My grandfather's bequest. My slow restoration, the one instrument I would never sell. When Maya leaves, I text 2 words. I understand. An instant reply. Finally being reasonable. Mom and Dad are relieved. Reasonable. I almost laugh. 27 minutes later, a Manhattan number rings. Nora Vale, I am. Arthur Bellamy, and Company Fine Pianos. I believe I just purchased a piano that belongs to you. His voice is careful, urgent. A 1925 Steinway M. The seller said it was his sister's. When I inspected it, are you aware what this is? My pulse quickens. Tell me. An experimental Steinway. Original soundboard, action intact. And Miss Vale. Papers rustle. This instrument was owned by Vladimir Horowitz from 1926 to 1943. Authentication was in the bench. The room tilts. What's it worth? Conservatively, $2.8 million. I press my palm to the wall. My family thinks I'm just Nora the piano teacher. They don't know I'm Nora Vale, a composer with major premieres who keeps a modest studio to stay invisible. Mr. Bellamy, I say, steady now. I have a proposition. I'm listening. Keep the piano, but do something for me first. 2 hours later, I'm on my parents' porch in Westchester with a leather folder. The house hasn't changed. White siding, black shutters, a clipped lawn. My mother opens the door with the expression she saves for my brother's emergencies. Inside, my father pretends to read the journal. Liam sprawls on the couch, phone in hand, smug. About the piano, I say. It was collecting dust, Liam shrugs. You couldn't afford the upkeep. I set the folder on the coffee table. Who bought it? Some dealer. Morrison? No, Bellamy. I slide out a card. Arthur Bellamy, the Met calls him for authentications. His bravado drains. I place the next document in my father's hands. My grandfather's will. The bequest is highlighted. Granddad left the Steinway to me. You had no right to sell it. My father looks up, color rising. What is it worth? I hand him the appraisal. Conservatively, $2.8 million. Silence. The clock ticks like an accusation. My mother whispers, But you're struggling, Nora. I teach because I love teaching, I say. That isn't the same as struggling. I show maintenance invoices, insurance, the climate control contract I paid. Then I open my laptop and turn the screen. Premieres, reviews, contracts. I also compose. Chicago last season, Boston this spring, Vienna next year. Liam stares. You're serious? I close the lid. Mr. Bellamy made a legal purchase. I won't void it, and I'm not pressing charges, for now. What I need is acknowledgement. You acted without asking because you assumed I had nothing. My father swallows. What happens now? Now you listen, I say, lifting one last envelope, its weight plain. And then you decide who you want to be tomorrow. I return to the studio and call Bellamy. Here's the condition, I say. Keep the Steinway at full appraised value, display its history, and let students book supervised hours. It must be heard. He exhales. Exactly what I hoped. A public instrument, on loan in your name. We sign the contract next morning. The wire clears. I request a plaque, the Horowitz Steinway, on public loan from the Nora Vale Foundation. That evening, I drive to Westchester. I set the receipt and contract on the coffee table beside an envelope addressed to me. The money is mine, I say, and the choice is mine. I'm leaving this here so you can sit with what almost happened. If you need help, you ask, you don't take. My mother's eyes shine. My father grips the armrest. Liam looks smaller than his temper. I was wrong, he says. I'll make it right. Start by learning, I say. About pianos, about permission, about work. Days pass. A text from Liam. Started an audio engineering course. A photo from my mother at the symphony, lipstick bright, pride brighter. An email from my father. Read your review. Good counterpoint. Which is how he says I love you. 2 months later, I visit Bellamy's showroom. The Steinway waits under soft light, lid raised like a gasp. I sit. The first chord blooms, truly forgiving. Around me, students hover with sign-up slips and grins. I play what my grandfather taught me. Keep the line, tell the truth, leave the door open. The room listens, the piano answers, and at last everyone hears.